Alright guys, welcome back. We are now on part 23 of Chrono Trigger, and we have just rescued, or recovered, the Rainbow Shell. So now we are entering the mysterious Genodome in the future. Oh, actually, in order to access the Genodome, we must have Robo in the lead. See, the door just got locked. And we are now stuck. So this is actually the best place in the game to level grind. Because the enemies in this area give a ridiculous amount of experience and money, and will actually allow you to obtain a large amount of, and will basically allow you to grind up to the max level fairly quickly, but this is the only time in the game you'll actually be able to come here. That was a waste. Yeah, I was at full health. It's not going to do anything. Interesting. Looks like hitting them actually makes them malfunction and start attacking each other. Ooh, hey, mass healing is pretty cheap. That's pretty useful. Though we don't need it yet. And this is basically Isla's version of Confused, though it's only 3 hits instead of 4, but Isla has a much higher attack power than Chrono does. get rid of them. Try one of Marl and Robo's dual attacks. Oh, that's a pretty decent amount of damage. Alright, so now that we have entered the factory, most of the enemies here are actually fairly not that scary. As you saw, they're pretty much the enemies we saw during the opening conveyor belt are the enemies we're going to encounter. Though the actual factory is pretty damn big. There's a lot. And there's also a big, fairly big puzzle going on. So entering here will actually take us back to the beginning and allow us to escape, but we don't actually want to do that. Huh? Okay. But, alright, whatever. Okay, so in case you're wondering how that works, I'm about to show you, and it's one of the most annoying puzzles in the game, because it's a speed puzzle. But first things first, let's go ahead and clear out all the enemies in this area. As you can see, all the enemies are pretty weak. They give decent experience and quite a significant number of tech points. Alright, so let's see here. Oh, that's interesting. These two? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, now I'm sure you noticed the one proto-enemy that was walking past us while all electrocuted. Well, you're about to find out how this works. So, basically, as you can see, we are now electrically charged, so we can run and activate these doors. The electric charge only lasts for a couple seconds. So you need to make sure that you run quickly to get to where you need to go. It's especially annoying for the final area when you have to run up the conveyor belts. Oh, well, this guy already opened it for us. That's a lot of money. Alright, so... So here is the goal to get to the broken guard. But first we need to get to that switch over there so we can reset it. Which is... which means, in order to do that, we have to take this elevator. You know, I realize I never actually got around to giving Marl her Valkyrie bow. So let's actually go ahead and fix that. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, never mind. Go ahead and heal. Shot itself to hit us. Okay. Yeah, can't go in there, so... Now we take the elevator back down. And we go through the hidden passage here. And that switches the conveyor belt back. And then we want to flip this switch here to break the barrier. And now we can make our way slowly back to the Energizer pod. And then we run! Run! Run, Robo, run! And if you get into an enemy encounter while you are energized, you will lose your energy charge. Alright, and now we talk to this robot and it will follow us. So we need to walk Because if you run, you will lose track of the robot, and it will sit there and do nothing. Now, being that the robot hovers, it is not affected by the conveyor belts. Which is good, because you can't walk the conveyor belt, you have to run it. Come on. Come on, Robo. Over here. Over here. Good boy. I'm actually not sure what's going to happen if I actually get into an encounter. They'll probably make me fight the robot, which would kill it, and that would be bad. Come on. A little bit further. A little bit further. Come on. That's right. Up here. Gotta meet your buddy. Come on. Come say hi. And now, they are sufficiently distracted so we can grab their stuff. Alright, back upstairs. So now that we have both of the dolls, let's go ahead and heal. And save. I believe if you bring Luca with you to this scene, she actually has some extra lines as well. Nope. So this is one of a couple dual bosses that you'll encounter. Atropos is relatively easy. She mostly just sits there and doesn't really do much. All you really need to do is just tackle her a couple times and she can't even really hurt you that badly. But she has all the same techniques that Robo does. And she is also significantly faster than Robo is. Time to heal. That's one of the techniques Robo learns a little later on. But your best bet for fighting Atropos is just just keep tackling her because it's the most damaging attack that Robo has, pretty much. At least until Robo learns Shock, which is his final attack, but I haven't used him enough to actually have him learn that. So instead, I'm restricted to just Robo tackling her until she falls over. Okay, she should be dead pretty soon. I don't remember exactly how much HP Atropos has. And by defeating her, we broke the brain control, or the reprogramming that Mother Brain did to her. And this is a permanent upgrade that does not just, it's not something that uses an item slot. Alright, so... go ahead and clear out a couple of these things. But now Robo is faster than Marl thanks to his permanent speed boost. Sometimes I really wish you could reposition your characters. Alright, so you have to place the two dolls there to open the final gate, but we're not actually going to go through there yet. First, let's go down here, because there's a couple more items to grab. In case you're wondering, well, you'll see. Human goes in, horrid scream of 1,000 deaths, and Magic Tab comes out. Yeah, we need to... That's bad. Alright, so up ahead is the boss of the area, but first we're going to go ahead and save. Actually, we are going to sub out Marl for Chrono, because the boss of this area is actually weak to lightning. Oops. Which means that Marl will not be getting any of that sweet, sweet tech points for this area, which is unfortunate, but... Alright. Let's do this. interestingly enough, Robo does not mention Magus whether or not he's in the party. So there are 3 displays whose sole purpose is to simply heal Mother Brain. And they heal her for 1000 HP round. Or thereabouts. So basically you're looking at 3000 HP every round, in addition to what she already dealt, or to counteract what she's already taken. So before we do anything, she's relatively harmless right now. Oh, well, somewhat. Then she goes and does something and says, "Oh hey, go crazy." Alright, so let's fix this. Stop being crazy, Chrono. I believe she has thievable items. Now, breaking the monitors is both good and bad. Breaking the monitors means she's no longer healed, but it also unlocks her more powerful attacks, so it's at your option if you want to actually do that or not. At the point in the game we're at, we can afford it. So we're just going to go ahead and start frying. As you can see, it unlocks her area attack, which does do a bit of damage, but not a terrible amount. Oh, there we go. That's what we want to steal. Huh? Oh, actually, I forgot to steal from the Black Tyranno. Oh well. Or the Rust Tyranno. So pretty much at this point we are going to have Robo be the heal mule, and then Isla and Chrono will be outputting damage. Because Robo will be healing faster than Mother Brain can deal damage. Crap. And then she just goes and locks it. And we also killed her. Yeah, she doesn't really have a lot of health. It's the monitors healing her that makes her really dangerous. So Robo gets 2 ultimate weapons, the Terra Arm and the Crisis Arm. But first, as you can see, you can try going in, but nope. Now, the Terra Arm is just a high attack weapon. The Crisis Arm has a low attack power, but the damage output depends on the 1's digit of your HP. The lower the 1's digit, the higher the attack power Robo has. So it's a glitch. It actually is supposed to change when he's at low health, but they misprogrammed it and made it only look at the 1's digit instead. So he can be at 991 health and still have the same attack power as a result of being at 1. But for now, we'll just give him the Terra Arm. But we're really not going to be using Robo that much anymore, because we've pretty much done everything that he needs to do. Though there is still one other place to go in the future, and that is over here. Nope, down. Somewhere in the corner. Here we go. Is this it? Yep. Oh no, this isn't it. that's a Geno. Where the heck is it? Hang on. Let's get the bearings. Alright, so... Okay. Need to go this way. And then... down here. To the Sun Palace. Alright, so... welcome to the Son of Sun. This is a puzzle boss. This is a rather annoying puzzle boss. Because the way that the Son of Sun works is it has 5 little targets. The center orb itself takes no damage whatsoever. In order to damage the Son of Sun, you have to hit one of the 5 targets, whichever one is weak. And if you hit the correct one, you damage the Son of Sun. But every so often, it will shuffle whichever one is actually the weak. That was a lot of damage. Of course, now that it's shuffled, you have to figure out which one is the weakness again, and hitting the wrong flame will have it counterattack with a really nasty fire attack. I really should have equipped everybody. Well, not that nasty because, you know, Chrono's broken right now. Nope. Okay. And of course, keeping everybody happy and healthy is kind of difficult. In order to kill the Son of Sun, it takes, I want to say, like, 7 or 8 shots? Where are my weapons? There we go. There we go. So, top one. Well, Robo's about to die. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that's bad. Make sure you come here with plenty of healing items and revives. Because things like that happen. Now, if you were playing this on a Super Nintendo, you might actually be able to follow the roulettes, but it's on this emulator, it's pretty much impossible. But hopefully a couple more hits and we'll have it dead. That is way too much damage. Tim, would you stop it? And if you try being clever with area attacks, it's going to just, it's basically just going to ruin your day. You do not want to do that. Alright, I think it's time to bust out the Mega Elixir. Alright, come on. Die already. Alright, there we go. Now we have defeated it. Well, that was fun. So we chase it up to the altar. Actually, let's get in the party. So that was your hint when she said it would take aeons to recharge the Sunstone. Now, we go all the way back to the past. So let's go ahead up to in the upper right-hand corner of every era, there is the Sun Shrine. Or the Sun Keep. Let's head back to the future. And it's gone. Okay, so now we have to hunt through time to find out who did it. So let's just go to the next nearest era, which, well, I'm not going there because that's Lavos. So let's go to the present, see if it's still there in the present. Alright. Well, let's see if it's from this era or the era before. So let's go back to the past, or let's go back to the Middle Ages. Power tab, cool. Alright, so the Moonstone is still there in the Middle Ages, which means that someone took it back in the present. Alright, so we need to find a giant glowing sphere. So let's go exploring, see if there is one. Huh. Well, that's not suspicious at all. Oh, well, that was convenient. And this is why we gave the jerky to this guy's ancestors back in the past. Because otherwise, he would not give it back to you. Alright, so let's go ahead back to the Sun Shrine. Or the Sun Keep, rather. And back to the future! Now, obviously, we can't go to the end of time because this place won't exist at the end of time. And now it's time to get Luca's ultimate weapon. Okay, and actually let's go talk to Taban, see if he has anything else. Alright. So, the Wonder Shot is actually really terrible, because it does a random amount of damage based on the system clock. Sometimes when you attack with it, it will deal max damage. It'll deal like 999 damage. Sometimes when you attack with it, it'll deal 2. There's no in between. So you're generally better off just using one of her other weapons. Not to mention, Luca's not really a physical attacker. She's the Mistress of Fire. She burns things with fire until they die from it. And the Wonder Shot does not give a bonus to magic power, so you're better off just leaving it in your inventory. Alright, so that's going to do it for this video. When I get back, I'm going to take a quick break, and when I come back, we will finish out the rest of the side quests. So, see you guys in a little bit.